Morning. Thank you. How are you? So this is for Capricorn. I'm gonna just jump right in and get it. I'm gonna get a chakra card. Let's see what chakra we should focus on. So I'm getting Capricorn. You're getting to the bottom of things, right? And there's something that's on your mind. It's not plaguing your mind, right? But if you're not careful, it can plague your mind, right? And just be mindful of this, okay? There's also like a spirit guide. I'm getting like a new spirit guide, okay? It's like there's a new spirit guide. This could be someone that recently crossed over, okay? I think I have to do a video on it. This person that keeps coming into, it's crossed over, it keeps coming into. So yeah, you could have like these paranormal things happening, Capricorn, okay? You know, it's like for so long, you knew that there was something deeper, right? And it's like, you know that you have to play the game. 144. But you're also learning to, it's like you're learning the rules of the game. Like you know the rules so that you can break them, right? It's like there's loopholes everywhere and you're discovering this, okay? So let's get a chakra card here. Very deep spiritual read here, Capricorn. That's too many. Do not underestimate yourself, and do not be afraid to tap into 222, that spiritual side of yourself, right? And remember to keep the balance, okay? You're a very deep and very spiritual person, Capricorn. Or if you have prominent Capricorn placements in your chart, right? And don't allow your own depth to be misunderstood by yourself, okay? Let's get a chakra card here for Capricorn. Capricorn. 3 more shuffles, and I'm just going to pick one. Last shuffle. Okay, Capricorn. All right, finances. 2, 1. Okay, and we have personal power on the bottom. Wow. Okay, so definitely personal power. It's like what I'm getting to, it's like so root chakra, solar plexus. Let's just focus on whatever. What was I gonna say? I really just wanted to focus on one, right? But it's like these two are so interconnected. Yeah, so whatever's going on with your finances, Capricorn, like we have death on the bottom here, total transformation, right? And it has to do with your personal power, and it has to do with your spirituality too, right? Or the spiritual side of yourself. It's like the Capricorns I'm tapping into and speaking to right now. It's like your spiritual side and your spiritual health and your spiritual life is just as important as this physical life, right? Is within this 3D matrix, that we have to, unless if you're out of it already, that we have to kind of deal with, right? So you're definitely finding like that sweet spot, okay? And it's like, it could be dramatic, right? Just be aware of your own emotions, okay? Be aware, right, of people being soul snatched around you. Okay? Very important. Be aware. It's like you can, you'll be able to pick up on the signs of people when you can. It's like you can see souls jumping in and out of people. Okay? This is only going to resonate for a select few of you. Okay? So, Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn. Capricorn. So it's like once you take back your power and you it's almost like a matter of realizing how powerful you are, and it's like in that moment see, in that moment when you realize how powerful you are, you'll discover like, oh wow, okay, so this is a part of me that I need to nurture too, along with all these other parts of myself, right? So really it's so if you're having issues with your finances right now, you need to take back your power, and like I'm hearing to take back your creativity, right? Because Capricorn, you're very creative individual, right? So it's like you can't keep doing the same things that you were doing, because it's you're just gonna sit there and have to watch someone else do it, right? That's interesting. It's like, so when you mix red and yellow, you get orange, right? I think something like that. My sweet pea. Hi, Peppercini. Yes, honey. Hi, baby. Shout out to all the pets. I don't know what I would do without mine. So it's like red and yellow make orange, right? So there's something you're unlocking about your creativity, right? So it's like there's so many freaking signs around you, Capricorn. If you don't open your damn eyes and put the pieces together, right? It's like you're so smart. Yeah. It's like you're so smart, but it's like these emotions, like heartbreak, right? Like when you get your heart broken or something deeply hurts you, it's almost like it's like you lose your personal power and like your finances go out of whack, right? So failure's been like a really big like topic that comes up to me. Like we have Hermit on the bottom too, so it's like right now, yeah. And I just saw Five of Pentacles, so it's like you could be noticing too that there's like a relationship or a correlation between your finances and heartbreak, right? And it's like it's way deeper than that, okay? Because it has to do with your personal power, okay? Because it's like what I'm getting here from this Hermit and this Three of Swords. It's like take a look at this, okay? Like really take a look at it and really feel it, right? Because you need to take out these swords and heal the heart, and it takes time, right? And it's like when you invest into things that increase your personal power and strengthen your personal power, everything else kind of follows suit, right? So it's like you're looking at a situation here, and or you're being advised to, right? And like I said too, there's a spirit guide that's around you, right? You do have some guide that's trying to shine a light on something regarding this Three of Swords, regarding this betrayal, this heartbreak that has, I'm getting like the feeling of like abandonment, right? Um, yeah. It's like I'm getting the feeling of abandonment, but at the same time, it's like you're thankful, grateful, and blessed for everything that you do have, right? You're kind of like in the midst of getting over this bump, okay? Yeah, there really is just something about this Three of Swords, right? Something about these there's truths hidden within the pain, right? And it's almost like it's so painful, but like this is something like if you don't rip these out, you're broke, okay? You need to rip these out so that you can bandage them up, because keeping these swords locked in your heart is just blocking all your blessings 10-10, right? It's like you're almost like blocking, you're really blocking your own self here, Capricorn, you know? And listen, this is a message that I think we all need to hear, myself included, you know? I'm a part of the collective too. You know, I go through things just like everyone else. I'm just called to be a reminder, right? And having my own experience as an energy healer myself, and being on, you know, both ends of it, you know, when you healed, like, you really change the frequency, right? And you call for other people to heal. And when you are an energy healer and you work with someone, that's like double time on the healing. 11, you know, it's like, as much as I'm being that clear conduit to assist the collective, to assist you, it's really such a beautiful give and take, right? Because as much as I may be helping you, you are helping me even more, you know. And it's really important to be able to like really understand that and like integrate it, you know. And it's like all the pain that you've gone through and all the past hurts and betrayals, and it's like things, Capricorn, you know, it's like things people say that you've held on to and you've held kind of trapped into your heart, you know. Take a look at them, because it's like those things have directly affected your personal power, okay? Now, this may be in relationships, or this could go, you know, back to your childhood, right? So it's like there's trauma that you've kept locked away, right? And it's like you're guarding it. You're guarding this trauma that's in your heart. And I almost see like a face here in the heart, right? And it's like your heart's like crying out to you, like please, you know, like you can keep up with the self-deprecating behavior, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's no way to live, you know? And you know that, and it's kind of like, whatever situation seems so out of control, you know, you just need to remind yourself that you do have the control, right? And again, everything comes back to this Three of Swords. Everything comes back to, you know, your stability, your foundation, and your personal power, right? Let's see. What else here for Capricorn? 13. Surrender, Capricorn. You know, you have to understand the energy that you possess, right? Even being a Capricorn, and Aquarius placements too, but Capricorn, you rule karma. Like Saturn is your ruler, so you have to understand that more often than not, you come into people's lives as karma. Whether that's good karma or bad karma or whatever, you're just karma, okay? And this is really giving me, like, this is about understanding your energy, right? So if you don't understand the energy that you have, if you don't understand your own personal power, and if you keep giving that away, especially financially, so this could be with like a job, you know, or this could be with you taking care of someone or something, and it's like you're being called just to put it all to rest, you know, because this is about you, okay? Because we need you, Capricorn, and if you're not good, and if you don't take a look inside to clear up what's going on with you, how do you expect to be able to lead, right? Like you're being called to lead. All right, Capricorn, so there's definitely, it's like you're going to get past this, and you're going to get past this 1444, like quickly. I don't want to say quickly, it's like, you know, it's kind of like once you understand what it is, then you just get it, and it's just like, oh, okay, That's easy. Then it's easy for you to take the swords out of your heart and look at things objectively, right? Like look at things analytically, okay? Let's see. What else here for Capricorn? What we got? Queen of Pentacles. See, here you are. And we have Five of Wands on the bottom, okay? And then there's the Queen of Wands too. Yeah, interesting. So it's like, don't fight. Like you're like fighting your own creativity. It's like you have this idea in your head of like of practical creativity, and Capricorn, I'm telling you, just. And I want to say thank you to the Cancer that kind of got this through my thick skull. Nothing about what's going on right now in this life is practical, right? There is zero practicality. None. There's none. It's just a bunch of Five of Wands. It's just like a bunch of people with their sticks. You know, like all the chaos and conflict for what? It's literally just for the sole purpose of chaos and conflict. So Capricorn, you're being guided to yield your wand. You're protected. You're so tapped in. See the little black cat? You're so tapped in and you're so protected, right? But beyond that, it's like you have this job to do, right? It's like you know you have to plant like your sunflowers all across the world, Capricorn. And it's like you see this, you know this, okay? And it all has to do with like your personal power, because whatever situation that is like plaguing, that's this word keeps coming into my mind, right? Whatever situation is plaguing you, it was your own doing, okay? Like, no, you did not deserve to be treated like that. No, you did not deserve to be spoken to like that. No, you didn't deserve any of that harsh treatment or mistreatment or none of that. You did not deserve it, right? But you have to take accountability for yourself in the situation, right? And it's like, to free yourself from these chains of duality, right? Free yourself from saying like, oh no, I have to do what's practical, as opposed to, you know, like my creative side is really speaking to me, and it's like your heart is pulling you in a certain direction, Capricorn. Just follow it. Just follow it, right? Dive deep, but don't lose your footing. You have a decision to make, okay? And I think what this all stems from, this is so funny. It's not funny because this is serious, but I'm trying to lighten up the mood. You have a decision to make, and you've known you've had a decision to make for some time, okay? And it's like there's these two different sides of yourself that are just fighting with each other, right? And sometimes you just need to say, fuck it. Just do it, Capricorn, okay? Sometimes you just need to say, fuck it, and let it the fuck go. Fuck this. Throw your hands up and say, fuck this. I can't control this shit, and this shit's not practical anyways. What is practicality in this current day and age? What is it? Is following your heart practical? I don't know, but when you're 1919, it will be revealed. Your heart has something to reveal to you, right? And it's like this guide around you too. It also could be a grandmother too, right? Or a mother, or an aunt or something. There's like, now what I'm getting to, it's like there's definitely a grandmother I'm getting more so, like a grandmother or a great aunt or something like that, that's been guiding you, right? It could be another earth sign. Yeah, it's like there's this spider right outside my window. And it's creating such a beautiful, wish I could show you. It's creating such a beautiful web. Like inside its web, right? So it's like you are tapped into the other side, and whatever it is that your heart is pulling you, whatever direction, these guides, these other galactic beings are literally are literally co-creating with you, right? It's just about surrender, you know? I had this, because you do have a choice to make. But once you make that decision, it changes everything. It changes absolutely everything. Once you make that decision to transform the situation, once you make that decision to submit to transformation, to transfiguration, okay? Transfiguration. If you catch what I'm saying here, Capricorn, you are much more than you've been led to believe, okay? You just have these abilities that don't even make sense, because these are ancient. They're ancient, but they're timeless and classic at the same time, right? You have very powerful guides, I'm telling you, that are working with you. And I do want to say too, like with this energy, there's like some competition here I'm getting, or like someone trying to put you in competition with someone else or whatever. That's just like a side note. It's like you see everything, right? So don't doubt your intuition, okay? Because you are the sea goat. You descend to the depths and you ascend to the highest of the highs. And then you come back to Middle Earth here and you are to weave what it is that you've extracted from both 22, from both the highs and the lows. Now this is about your emotions too, Capricorn, but this is kind of collectively now I'm picking up on too, right? You're amazing. And if no one's told you this, from one Cappy to the next, you are amazing, okay? And you got this. And no matter how hard shit is, you got this. Just take a break, and you have these spiritual gifts and insights and interests even for a reason, okay? So follow it, right? Because it's like, by following this hermit, by embodying the hermit your own self, yes, you're going to heal this heart of yours. Oh my goodness, are you going to nurture it and heal it? And actually do the shadow work and actually do the work that you need to do so that you can move forward. So that you can stop fighting with your creative self and your intuition. And you can just make this damn choice and get it over with. But it's so deep for a reason, right, Capricorn? Self-mastery, that's what you rule, okay? Yeah, this is like way bigger than you, Capricorn, and you're gonna come to find this out. It's like you have something, there's something that you possess, that you hold through all your experiences, through all this hurt, right? You're gonna rip these swords out, and you're gonna have 3 swords of truth, right? That's how I like to look at the sword suits. It's all truth, right? So how do we get about this truth? And it's like there's going to be an expansion of your mind, okay? It's like your higher mind and your lower mind and your higher heart and your lower heart are finally going to realize, like, we don't need to be separate, you know? And maybe that's the practicality, right? It's like maybe you're trying to balance between what is practical and what is intuition, right? When do you blend the two, right? It's like you're almost there, so don't give up. No matter what's happening with that around you, right? Everything that's happening in your environment right now, is serving as a catalyst. Everything. And if you sit back and pay attention, Capricorn, you are so fucking protected, okay? You are so fucking guided. You're literally cloaked in the divine, Capricorn. And every no, which is really a next opportunity, every no that you're getting, every failure, every rejection, every wall you keep running into, ask yourself, am I following my heart? Is my heart pulling me in a different direction? Now, how do you even get to that point? Well, you have to dive deep into that heart. Because the answers are all there. The answers are literally, not to be cliche and whatever, the answers are literally lying in your heart. And it's like when you take your power back and you call your power back from all times and spaces, past, present, future, all times and dimensions and spaces and everything. When you call back your energy, it's like then, and really call it back, right? And create a practice of it, because there needs to be that practicality with your practices, okay? So that's really what it is, almost a half hour in. It's like your spiritual practices and your spiritual gifts and insights and your spirituality, period, okay? And your spiritual self needs a dose of practicality, okay? So add some structure into that, right? It's like you're really trying to find, I'm seeing like the Temperance card, okay? It's like you're healing. You are indefinitely healing. And it's like you're learning how to be again after this mind expansion that was triggered through very deep hurt and deep grief. Maybe you have lost someone and that's what triggered this, because I keep picking up on someone crossed over. I also feel the need to say, be careful what you go looking for. But yeah, I think I'm going to close it out here. And I'm going to get an angel card. And I'm going to close it out. So, it's like, Capricorn, when you give yourself when you give everything that you've been giving to everyone else, to yourself first, watch how quickly you reclaim that throne, okay? And it's like, look, there's a rabbit here, and there's a black cat here. You speak to animals, okay? Animals speak to you. And the animals are communicating with you. You have very powerful animal spirit guides. Wow. Make the choice that empowers you. Abso-freaking-lutely, okay? And it's okay to have needs and fulfill them. What was I saying? You have to take care of yourself, but more importantly, make the choice that empowers you, okay? And finally putting this grief behind you, finally working through it, is going to be a choice that empowers you, I'm telling you, right? Because this is all about you, Capricorn. And don't let anyone take the spotlight away from you, okay? Because this is about you. And it's about damn time that it's about you. Alright, I love you. Have a blessed day.